Everybody, good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning. We are at the halfway point of October 16th here, and this is where we start to trend usually a little cooler going into the fall right about now. But you know what? We're actually going to trend warmer in the days ahead. It's cold this morning for many of us. Now, we'll begin with this graphic here saying that the northern areas here, the reason they are not included in the freeze warning is because the growing season has pretty much come to an end. Many of these places have already seen that temperature well below freezing, and a freeze warning does remain in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. But once we get past this morning, it's likely that most of these areas right in here will not see an additional issuance of a freeze warning this fall. That may be different out west because it's not quite as cold this morning. Temperatures have stayed above freezing and can probably not fall below freezing. So if we get another morning down the road this fall where it gets below freezing, we'll see this reissued. But you don't see these get reissued over and over and over again as you go through the winter season. Once the growing season ends, it ends. And we won't see these again until maybe the spring if you start to get some warmer weather and then you get an unusually cold morning somewhere in the spring where people are starting to plant things. But for now, again, there's what we have. Let's look at the futurecast for today. There's not a lot to show you the next 24 hours or so other than the wind. Winds are already becoming breezy out west. These winds are going to strengthen today out of the south. We'll see winds 15 to 25, 30 miles per hour, gusts up to 40 miles per hour this afternoon. This is going to combine with a very low relative humidity, a high fire threat this afternoon. It's also going to help boost temperatures up. We're going to warm things up. But again, that temperature getting up there in the 60s, as I'll show you in just a bit, but dew point staying very low. That's why our relative humidity is going to drop down to 20% or lower in many locations. So high fire threat out there today. Tonight, it remains breezy. This will keep temperatures elevated tonight, so not nearly as cold tonight as what we're seeing out there this morning. Another day of windy conditions tomorrow. A couple of clouds, but mainly sunny skies. The strongest winds in the eastern half of the area. We'll see some gusts up to 45 miles per hour here. Not quite as windy back to the west. Warmer temperatures, high fire threat still. The relative humidity creeps up a little bit, but still a high fire threat out there. Tomorrow night, then, that wind staying breezy. That's going to keep temperatures warm. A few extra clouds around as well. Excuse me. We do have a cold front that's going to enter the picture. It'll be right about here early on Friday morning. That front will bring some cooler temperatures on Friday to northwestern areas, and will also start to bring chances of rain back into the forecast for the first time in a while for most of us. Well, this afternoon we have a fire weather warning, or AKA a red flag warning, in place. This will start at 1 o'clock, continuing until 7 o'clock this evening for most of the area, as that low relative humidity, dry fuels, strong winds will all combine to increase that fire threat. It is going to be fairly high today. Maybe a higher threat tomorrow. I'm pretty concerned, but both days, high fire threat out there. Fire weather watch in place for tomorrow. Eventually that gets upgraded to a red flag warning. That'll be in effect from 11 a.m. For most of these spots, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Some spots 1 p.m. till 7 p.m. on Thursday. We may see more issued out for Friday as well. We'll see how things play out. Temperatures 60s for highs later today with some warm 70s and even some 80s way out towards the west. Tonight we'll drop back into the 40s, so a much milder night tonight thanks to the continued breezy winds. Winds will still gust 30 plus miles per hour overnight tonight. Very warm tomorrow and windy again. Mid to upper 70s, low to mid 80s for highs. This puts us back above average again for your Thursday. Thursday night, a mild night, only dipping back into the 50s for overnight lows. I mentioned that cold front though, right there, and it's going to be cooler off towards the northwest behind that front. And highs will be cooler on Friday. We'll see highs only in the 50s and 60s here to the west. Most of us will still top out in the 70s on Friday with some strong southerly winds. Extra clouds around. It's going to be more of a partly cloudy type day, and there will be some rain chances that move in as we get towards Friday night and into Saturday. In fact, that may be the first of a couple chances of rain. In fact, I'm going to show you that first before we get to the 7-day forecast. Here is the Futurecast product, the European forecast model. Again, not much these next couple of days other than a lot of wind. So let's jump ahead. Here's Friday morning. Now let's get into Friday afternoon. That's when we start talking rain chances. I included a small chance in the Tri-Cities. Better chances will be to the west, though, Friday evening and into Saturday morning. As we get into Saturday afternoon, that chance kind of whittles away and everything kind of returns back to the southwest as the main parent low starts to eject out into the plains. And so that will bring increasing chances of rain Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. And this will continue into Monday morning and during the day Monday before clearing out Monday night. So for central and eastern areas, this chance, the second chance, may be the better chance of rain, whereas the first chance may be better farther to the west. Beyond that, Our weather pattern keeps the jet stream to the north, so most of the storm systems will keep most of the rain to our north after that for most of next week. So we'll likely be on the drier side once we get beyond Monday. We'll probably be on the warmer side as well, milder side, I should say. GFS model. Again, not a lot the next couple of days other than wind. So let's jump ahead to Friday. Friday morning, maybe already some rain out west. Then Friday afternoon into the evening, that rain chance increases. Notice the better chances west of the Tri-Cities, but a chance into Saturday morning. And then everything kind of starts to fade away, and we focus to the southwest near an area of low pressure sitting just east of Colorado Springs Saturday afternoon. That kicks out into the plains. This model's a little sooner with it than the European model. I'm still thinking it's more towards Sunday night and a Monday, or Sunday night and a Monday with a better chance of rain. That will then sneak out, and then most of our systems again stay to our north. This model's going a little farther south, so we'll see. That's the difference between the GFS and the European model right now. So the GFS may be trending a little farther south, which would mean cooler temperatures than what the European is probably showing here. We'll get to that in just a bit, but let's take a look at the 7-day forecast first for the Tri-Cities. So again, quickly warming temperatures after the cold start this morning, but a lot of wind, high fire threat, especially today, tomorrow, maybe even again on Friday. There's that slight chance of rain late Friday into Friday night, maybe an isolated thunderstorm continuing into Saturday morning. The better chances will be to the west, though. Most of the weekend will be dry. Some extra clouds Saturday will keep us a little cooler. Then it warms up Sunday. Sunday looks pretty nice, actually, for the most part. Then late Sunday into Sunday night. Monday, that chance of rain, a better chance for the Tri-Cities area. A little cooler Monday, then warming back up on Tuesday. And in fact, next week looks fairly mild. We'll kind of keep those temperatures near to a little bit above average. A lot of that will depend on if that jet stream's closer to us or not. If it's closer to us, closer to average. If it's to our north, warmer than average. So that's the way things will kind of play out right now. I think our long-range models are kind of playing middle ground right there. Warming in the days ahead in North Platte. Very warm tomorrow. High fire threat with those strong winds. Better chances of rain will come with this first chance Friday afternoon and especially Friday night into Saturday morning. That 70% chance is early in the day. Then we're down to a 20% chance Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. Just a small chance of rain. Chance increasing a bit Sunday night into Monday. It's about a 40% chance there. Temperatures cooling down Saturday, then warming up Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday more so as we see drier conditions. In fact, we'll kind of settle into near or slightly above average temperatures as we get further into next week. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. I'll be back with you on Thursday with all the latest. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.